The Score is the place for local spring high school sports, and we've got some for you right now. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. By Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. SBS Carbon Copy in Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Maine Preventative Maintenance, your complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor. The Harry J. Smith Company, 13 Sanger Avenue, Waterville, serving the Central Maine community for over 100 years. JDH3 Design at jdh3designs.com, where they can print on just about anything. Valley Beverage, delivering great beverages every day. Dixon's Country Market in Benton, with 24-hour diesel service and the best takeout food around. And by Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Now let's go live to Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good afternoon and welcome to Veterans Field here at Messalonskee High School in Oakland, where this afternoon on The Score we bring you live coverage of girls high school lacrosse as the Messalonskee Eagles take on the Lincoln Academy Eagles. It's a matchup of Eagles here this afternoon. He's AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet, and we've got a B school in Messalonskee, a C school in Lincoln Academy, both playing really good lacrosse right now. Messalonskee 6-2. We saw them last week handle Lewiston very easily. Meanwhile, Lincoln Academy, they are the number 4 team in Class C. One region, of course, it's all the whole state, A, B, C, so there's no regions geographically, and Lincoln Academy comes in with a record of 5-3, number 4, but this is a good club, including having a returning player in Mariam Delisle, a junior who had 71 goals last year in 23 games, or in the year of 23, 73 goals. Yeah. She's only played 5 games this year, has 21, so she's going to have a bullseye on her back today.
Yeah, this feels a little bit like last time we were here at Messalonskee, right, where we had Oak Hill and Messalonskee, boys side, C and B again, 2 teams expected to be competitors for state championships. Same thing here today with Messalonskee girls versus the Lincoln Academy girls. And Delisle, and not, as you mentioned, Delisle for Lincoln, but this might feature some of the best goal scorers in the game of girls lacrosse in the state of Maine.
Now, when last we left you, Messalonskee goalkeeper Adriana Pettengill suffered an injury. We thought at the time she was hit in the wrist. She was just up here, and I had a chance to ask her. No, it hit her in the abdomen. So she was okay. She left the game, and that, of course, allowed E.J. Parsons to don the field hockey version of the Tools of Ignorance, and after scoring 4 goals, she made 2 saves.
And sealed the player of the game. She locked it up with that performance.
She did. When you become the Shohei Ohtani of girls high school lacrosse, you have sealed up our Score player of the game. It is a gorgeous afternoon and evening to play. I don't care what sport you're playing. Temperature 73 degrees, bright sunshine, as you will see as we bring our field camera up here after the break, and a really fast track between these 2 really good girls programs, Lincoln Academy in Class C, Messalonskee in Class B. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. The opening draw is next. Girls High School Lacrosse is coming up on The Score.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run, we Ladies and gentlemen, we got this season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's on!
Oh, that's good.
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs. We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial, all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors,
helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our score crew back here live at Veterans Field in Oakland. Messalonskee Eagles, Lincoln Academy Eagles ready to get started. Sierra Stokes will start in goal for Lincoln Academy. She wears number 88, and Adriana Pettengill will get the start today for the Messalonskee Eagles. She wears number 6, Lincoln Academy in their dark uniforms, helping out me and Messalonskee in their white jerseys, blue numerals, and the red shorts.
And worth noting, Messalonskee, after that big victory over Lewis, I don't remember if they've had another game since, going back to Pettengill and not the hot goaltender, E.J. Parsons.
Yeah.
I kid.
All right. Attack, Abby Kopp. Attack, Bella Bodmer. Attack, Celia Brinkler. They will work up front today for Lincoln Academy. And, of course, for Messalonskee, we'll eventually see Emma Jane Parsons. I'm not sure if she's going to start. As the Eagles come out, yes, she is. So Parsons will come out and take the draw. And I didn't grab a number. That might be Mariam Delisle. It is. So Delisle will take the draw going left to right. And E.J. Parsons will take it. Nope, check that. It will be Chloe Massey taking it, wearing number 2. So Massey and Delisle. Delisle, 71 goals last year, 21 this year in 5 games. She has been a dominant goal scorer.
Now, there's some premier goal scorers in this game on both sides, and that's why any game, but especially this one, it's going to be so crucial to limit those penalty shots because you get the ones from the right distance, point blank with the goalie.
All right, the placement of the lacrosse ball. And here we go. Underway, ball popped up into the air, and E.J. Parsons fighting for it right there in the midfield circle. Ball still loose, being boxed around, and it comes down to Delisle. And Delisle on the attack immediately. Massey staying right in her face. Delisle lobs it off on the near side, and that is Scarlett O'Brien. O'Brien spins in, and she blew a tire as she was going in. Actually, it was 12. It was Celia Brinkler. She blew a tire. And here comes Messo. Oops, that's batted down at midfield. Stolen right back by Abby Kopp.
This one, Lincoln Academy, obviously, talk about Delisle. They have other goal scorers, but I think your Messalonskee, I'm double-teaming Delisle quickly and getting the ball out of her stick.
Ava Lord. Lord to the middle. This is Delisle. Delisle with an opening, switches hands, takes it for a trip, shoots, and I don't think it got off. If it did, it was stopped by Pettengill. She got right in. Picked up now by Kopp. Maybe we can tell in the replay?
No, you were correct, Mike.
Okay, she never got it off?
Yep.
All right, Day. Zofie Day, Z-O-F-I-E, Zofie Day. Takes it out back. Day looking it over now as cutting to the net. Here's Delisle, and she buries it. She is a gunner. And just 119 in, it is 1-0 Lincoln Academy.
You cannot lose sight of a player that good. You already saw what she could do individually, right? She sliced through the defense there, just dropped the ball before she put it in. And then right there, you just lose sight of her ball watch, and she cuts right to the front of the cage.
So Delisle with a tally 119 in. Lincoln Academy off to a good start on the road. This Class C program is a really good one. They like their lacrosse.
And I think the thing that stood out to me in the coach's notes is no official feeder program for them, and them being this good is insane.
I think they're going to ring up Parsons there for a hit as she knocked down Delisle, which actually is a pretty good idea. All things considered, just do it legally, but you can't in this game. And so Delisle will start it up. Delisle flips it to the middle. Delisle to Brinkler. Brinkler also a serious threat.
Delisle kind of I think maybe strategically trailing, but definitely a little slow getting up after that hit.
Lord takes it deep, right along the goal line, knocked out of her stick, scooped up there by Braylon Duty, now back into the stick of Lord. Now it's loose out to the 30-yard line, and hustling out there is Brinkler, but Brinkler put it right into the stick of a Messalonskee player. That was Sadie Frost, and now it's out of bounds off Messalonskee.
Messalonskee there, but home field kind of forgot the dimensions. Also, Brinkler kind of blew a tire there as well, so I don't know. Lincoln Academy struggling a little bit with some footing here early.
All right, Delisle with the one and only goal so far. Delisle down low for Brinkler. Brinkler, ball out of the stick. Brinkler back up with the scoop. Now spinning in, doubled, peels it off, goes back behind the goal now to Bella Bodmer. Bodmer on the other side. They'll try that. Flashing open is Delisle. Delisle fakes left, goes right, looks for an opening. We got a flag. Delisle goes in and missed. And a flag.
I think it was a play on. So she signaled it, and then when Delisle didn't lose ball, so that now's expired.
So no flag. Well, there was, but it now has expired. Here is Delisle. Delisle trying to find a crease. Knocked out of the stick. Messa with good defense there. And the Eagles trying to run it up and out. Madison Wills clears it ahead. Messalonskee has had no offensive attack yet, and they won't here.
Struggling, too. They've knocked it loose a few times, have not been able to clear.
Pass picked off at midfield. Now perhaps a chance for Messalonskee to get started on the offense. Working it down Massey. Massey, a little hop and a skip. Nothing there. Lays it off on the side. Breaking to the net there for Messo was Frost. Now down low for Massey. Massey hustles, loose ball, and it's going to Lincoln Academy.
Messo just not very sharp here early. You've seen in the clears, that's been one of their issues. They just haven't been able to connect with each other.
Today's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. With over 40 academic degrees and programs to choose from, find your passion. Find it at cmcc.edu and see that CMCC has some of the lowest tuition rates in New England. A turnover here, Frost with the ball for Messo. 1-0 Lincoln Academy. Sadie Frost. Now back out front. This is Parsons. Parsons takes a trip in and misses. Not sure if Stokes, the goalkeeper, got a piece of that, but Massey's got it along the goal line. Massey stops right there at the post or near the post. Massey now hands it back off to Sophia Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia with Kakamo curling behind the net. Ventimiglia looking it over to Massey. Massey.
Drawing a double team already.
Massey dropped it in front. I think it was deflected by a defender there, but Massey back up with a loose ball. To the net. The shot low. A ground ball there by Kakamo missed.
Great look. Kakamo kind of short-armed it. We'll take a look real quick here before we get back. Oh, never mind. Let's come back.
All right, we'll get to it. We are back live. Messalonskee's back live too. Zoe Gilbert works it behind the net. Now Ventimiglia to E.J. Parsons, knocked out of Parsons' stick and scooped up by Lincoln Academy. It's Miriam Delisle. Delisle's pass at midfield, knocked down there on the play by Madison Wills. Now rolling on the ground near midfield and a stoppage in play. It goes to Messalonskee.
Real quick, here's that shot. I was just curious because I couldn't tell if there was a save either, so we'll get a quick look here while they clear it. Yeah, she hit her off the hip. She had her beat, but she just placed it off the body.
Replay brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Ventimiglia out front. Trying to find a hole there. Massey wasn't one, not a Kakamo. Alexa Kakamo drifts over to the right. 1-0. Lincoln Academy, 5:55 left in the first period. The pass to the cutter there, it's E.J. Parsons, and it did not connect over her stick. Delisle picks it off and flies out of the zone. Delisle to the middle. She can run. Delisle lobs it ahead there on the fly. O'Brien laid it off, and going to the net, Brinkler couldn't hang on to it.
Great opportunity transition, and surprisingly very stingy defense here.
All right, trying to get it in front again is Brinkler. That was all set up by the speed of Delisle after the interception. Midfield whistle just as the ball's rolling to Kakamo. Let's see what this is.
I think who's going to get the ball? I thought Lincoln I think the defender there for Lincoln Academy stepped into the offensive zone, so offsides. St. Cyr, Allison St. Cyr.
All right, so Sadie Frost will restart with 5:15 to go in the first. 1-0, the only goal by Miriam DeLisle. 1:19 in. That is it. Messalonskee really hasn't had a good scoring chance yet. Frost up the middle. They're not going to get one here. Bad pass, and it's picked off. Running up now is Lord. Ava Lord, she can barrel, knocked out of her stick from behind by Parsons.
Good trail check.
Oh, no doubt. Sprinkler, though, picks up the loose ball, and then she got floored.
And if you're a hockey fan, that was almost an equivalent of a cross check. You see right there late, Parsons, a little nudge in the small of the back.
You mean the kind that Sam Bennett put on Charlie Coyle the other night in the crease?
Quite possibly.
Didn't allow Jeremy Swayman to make the save? That kind of cross-check?
I was thinking more so was that game 2 with like 6,000 penalty minutes?
No, this was the...
I know you're...
Okay, all right. So, yeah, I hear you. Tonight, game 5, by the way, in Florida at 7 o'clock. All right, we've got a turnover here, or yes.
Speaking of it, man.
No, it's Meso.
Colorado...
Wow.
Marchus?
Oh, there's a giveaway right there and in front. O'Brien checked. And we're going to get a penalty shot.
Yeah, and you're going to take that one because you're point blank with the goal. You're going to get it again here, but you're trying to help your goalie out. This one should get at least set up for it.
Scarlett O'Brien is going to have what we like to call a point blank shot straight on. Straight away, O'Brien from 10 yards out. Scarlett O'Brien trying to make it 2-0 on a penalty shot. O'Brien fires, not much on it. Easy save by Pettengill. And Pettengill with a long clear, and it ends up into the stick of Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia on the fly. Ventimiglia to the middle. Changes hands. Ventimiglia laid it off there, and it's not handled by Kakamo. Kakamo runs it down. Messalonskee will have a chance to set up here as we approach 3.5 minutes to go in the first. It is 1-0 Lincoln Academy. All right, behind the net. Nope, it's Kakamo to the side, to the right of goalkeeper Celia Stokes. Now laid it off, it's Morrill. Isabella Morrill had at least one goal the other day against Lewiston, as I recall.
How about Lincoln Academy playing kind of a zone?
Zoe Gilbert over to Parsons. Parsons to the cutter. Massey's shot is blocked. The rebound is picked up. Still loose there at the side of the net. They go back outside to the perimeter, and it's stolen away by Miriam DeLisle. DeLisle laid it off on the far side to Scarlett O'Brien. I'm going to try not to call her Scarlett O'Hara. Miriam DeLisle to the net, shoots, and a save by Pettengill down low, and she grabs that rebound, covers it with a stick. Up it goes to Morrill. Morrill can't handle it, and this is going to go back to Lincoln Academy with 2:35 left in a rapidly moving first period. 1-0. Miriam DeLisle, the only goal, 1:19 in. Sophie Day. And trying to steal it, I think, was Isabella Morrill. Nice try. No cigar.
Can't fault you. Pettengill, nice couple saves there, too. That one, I think DeLisle could have taken a little bit sooner, but obviously the penalty shot, a big one, keeping it right here at 1-0.
All right, Day. Day shut off as she tried to angle in. Ball's out of the stick, and it's into the stick there of Madison Wills, but
I think the ref
it's going to be Meso.
Kick, yeah. I think it's going to go against Lincoln on the loose ball.
So
Excuse me, on Meso on the Lincoln loose ball infraction.
Madison Wills on the restart. Better look out. She got blindsided there. She did not see Day. Day goes in, and a save by Pettengill. Boy, a giveaway there by Messalonskee.
Yeah, and that kind of nuts because Gilbert had to have seen her. She set up behind her, so you see the save there, and you're going to see a little contact to the head, or at least trying to sell contact to the head is Brinkler.
Yeah, she just didn't see it.
A little bit of, I think, for Brinkler there, a little bit of Alvarado from the Pelicans, right? Kind of setting off behind screens and then sneaking up and stealing it.
1:37 left in the first period. 1-0 Lincoln Academy. On the restart here, it's Celia Brinkler. Brinkler knocked out of the stick there. Great play by Madison Wills.
Also worth noting, Mike, Parsons actually picked up a penalty.
Missed it.
I missed the call there on the head infraction, but so Messalonskee playing man down.
All right, so man down and Morrill on the breakout. Isabella Morrill. Morrill on the go. Morrill pulls up. Morrill right up the 20-yard line. Morrill sets up for Messo.
She had Kakamo on the far wing by herself before that zone got set.
Pass to Ventimiglia, and they throw it away. Messalonskee with a giveaway there with 1 minute left in the first.
It's a backbreaker for the obvious reason of giving up in the offensive zone, but it's an unforced error while you could have run out this penalty time.
All right, let's see a player up here for Lincoln Academy with 1:05 left on the player up and 40 seconds left in the period on the sidelines, kept in by Lincoln Academy, scooped up. And breaking it out now is Sophie Day. Day, right to Delisle. Delisle outruns everybody. Delisle shot and a save by Pettengill. And Delisle winded there after that long sprint from midfield. Fired the shot, and Pettengill stood right there and made the stop. 13 seconds left. And Messalonskee working it up the right side, Emily Hammond, and that'll run the clock out. And that's the end of one in Oakland. 1 goal scored by Miriam Delisle of Lincoln Academy, 119 in. That's it. Score at the end of one from Oakland. Lincoln Academy 1 and Messalonskee nothing. You're watching and listening to High School Lacrosse on The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our score crew, which consists of Tyler Rigney tonight and Galen Neal back here at Veterans Field at Messalonskee High School, 1-0. The Eagles leading the Eagles. That would be Lincoln Academy over Messalonskee. 1 goal. Miriam Delisle scored at 1:19. 1 man up opportunity or 1 player up opportunity by the Lincoln Academy Eagles on a 2-minute call on E.J. Parsons. No conversion with 23 seconds left in that penalty. And so that is the recap of the first period as we get ready to roll here in period number 2. It'll be Massey on the faceoff with Delisle.
Yeah, I think the only thing I would add to your recap is Pettengill sort of standing on her head a little bit to keep this at 1-0.
Yeah, she's played great.
Yeah, she's got 4 saves.
So on the restart, very quickly, Day. Day, great opportunity here, still a man up. Low ball there, the ground ball, and it's in. The shot by Sophie Day. And it's 2-0, and it comes a player up. And Lincoln Academy up 2-0, and they like the early parts of each period. First goal a minute 19 in, this one 10 seconds in.
So Brinkler joins Delisle on the tallies.
Was that Brinkler?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my bad. So Brinkler with the goal.
And a nice job. Pettengill's kind of locked in, right? So what do? You bounce it and change angles, and it's a good one. Bounces in front of her and lands right inside the crossbar.
So Celia Brinkler with the goal. And it's 2-0, and Messalonskee's offense simply has been non-existent so far. They have got nothing going.
Yeah, one official shot.
Down the right side, Bella Bodmer. Works it ahead, now to Brinkler. Brinkler, who just scored. Brinkler right out in front, wide open, and Kopp couldn't handle the pass. She will not be more open. And now the loose ball scooped up by Scarlett O'Brien. And we've got a stoppage. It's going to go to Messalonskee.
I actually think we're going to get a penalty shot. It's going to be reset from there, so way out. But.
Okay, so O'Brien from the right of Adriana Pettengill. Start a play. Out back to Kopp. Kopp out front. There's an easy shot by Day and an easy save by Pettengill. Couldn't get anything on it. Didn't really have time. Morrill.
Defense collapsed well to get, I think, a piece of that.
Boy, look at the defense played there by Delisle, would you? Getting back on the play, knocked it out of Morrill's stick.
She has been involved in everything.
She is a great player. Day.
Well, you don't score 70, was it 75?
71.
71 last season by accident.
Sophia Ventimiglia tries to advance. Did not. Now it's E.J. Parsons. Parsons with a look and a shot and a save by Stokes. That might have been the best opportunity so far for Messalonskee. Ball rolls out the back. It'll stay with the Eagles.
I think that caught knee pad.
All right, actually, it'll stay with the Lincoln Academy Eagles or go to the Lincoln Academy Eagles. Now, though, as it's chased down on the far side by Madison Wills, it's going to go back to Messo. So Messalonskee down 2-0. Morrill looks, turned back, cutting to the net here is Kakamo. Can't get it to her. Now Morrill stops. Works it behind the net to Sophia Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia stopped. That long stick got in the way. In front to Parsons, and Parsons got tangled up on the way through, and the shot went wide. Really a harmless attempt there. And some pretty good defense by Charlotte Abello.
Tried to go right back to her and ailment. It's the problem with trying to pass from behind the cage.
All right, Delisle barreling at midfield. Delisle up to Kopp. Now on the near side to Brinkler. Brinkler to the middle. Brinkler stick handles, knocked out of the basket. Loose ball goes right by Emily Hammond, and it's going to go to Messalonskee.
Nah, I think the check's the lead. It's going to stay with Lincoln Academy, yeah.
It'll be Brinkler. Brinkler will back up and start it up near the 25. 9:10 to go in the first half. 2-0 Lincoln Academy. Celia Brinkler. Brinkler over on the right side. Curling around the net now is Lord. Ava Lord drops it off on the near sideline for Scarlett O'Brien. O'Brien knocked out of her stick, loose, raking it up there, and picking it up now for Messalonskee is Lele Mayayo. And Mayayo gets it ahead to Morrill. Morrill, a bouncer to Kakamo. Kakamo in front. Ventimiglia turns and missed. Sophia Ventimiglia had the position, and she missed it.
That was a great look, and just don't even put it on cage. And then you don't get the backup as you see it goes by, so Lincoln Academy gets the possession right back.
So 8:20 to go, and the Lincoln Academy Eagles with the ball in the lead. They lead 2-0.
And Messalonskee hasn't been able to figure out. Lincoln Academy plays this zone that it moves. They do a good job like shrinking in as there's cutters and then passing them off. Messo hasn't been able to figure it out.
All right, a steal by E.J. Parsons. Real scramble over there. Parsons came away with it, and she got elbowed.
Yeah, she got a little love tap on the hip.
All right, so Parsons has a great opportunity here. Just over 10 yards out. And they stop it.
Yeah, she restarted too quickly.
Right. Now they're going to let her start again. Fakes, spins, a jump shot, score! E.J. Parsons. And Messalonskee's on the board. It's 2-1. A jumper, and it went in.
That was a nice job, too. She able to kind of face dodge it away from Delisle, who's been great defensively. And then jump shot, you're not going to get a whole lot on that, right? Because your lacrosse, your power is coming from your base. She's still able to beat Stokes.
Time of the goal, 4:24. Parsons scores. And Messalonskee gets a much-needed goal. Cut the deficit in half, 2-1. On the draw, it'll be Delisle and Parsons. All right, ball is placed. Parsons and Delisle. Up in the air she goes, and it comes down, and Parsons handles it. Parsons knocked right out by Delisle. The play's never done with her, but they give it to Messo.
Yeah, she got a little aggressive, a little physical, a little body contact as she went over for that trail check.
All right, Parsons, right side. Morrill angles to the middle. Morrill slows down. Morrill switched hands. Now back to the right hand. Now back out deep to Zoe Gilbert. Gilbert knocked out of her stick. That was Delisle again. Gilbert scoops it up. Avoids a check. Delisle takes it down, goes to Parsons. Parsons fakes left, goes right, tries to power her way through, tried to play some bully ball there, and now gets it back. E.J. Parsons now works it behind the net. Picking it up there, Gilbert. Gilbert trying to get it in front. Nothing there. On the side to Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia making all kinds of moves, none of which worked, and the loose ball scooped up by Bella Bodmer. And here comes Lincoln Academy. 6.5 to go in the first half. Lincoln Academy in the lead here, 2-0. Ava Lord down the right. Lord taking it all the way to the net. Knocked out. We got a flag behind the play as Lord was just going to the net. And a flag is thrown.
I think you're going to get a little body contact there as Lord was trying to angle back in, kind of pushed out. And she should have a good opportunity here.
Ava Lord, the sophomore here, to the left of Adriana Pettengill. Really about 8 or 9 yards out. So let's see what Lord can do. Angle to Pettengill's left. Waiting for the signal. They're still rearranging people around the circle. Lord ready to step into it here. Great opportunity. She is ready to roll, but nobody else is. The anticipation is killing me. All right, here she goes to the net. Grounder and an easy save. Not much on that. Pettengill with an easy stop. Pettengill, good pass up to midfield. It's Elsie Bell, one of our favorites. Got it ahead to Kakamo. Kakamo with numbers. Kakamo right down Broadway. Goes to the left hand and scores. And it's tied up. Alexa Kakamo makes it 2-2. The Eagles broke it out and just took it down and scored.
Well, the big thing to beat his own defense.
Now, wait a minute. They took the goal off.
Oh, they got a whistle beforehand.
Okay, no goal. So Kakamo on a restart, and this time it's a save by Stokes. So I take it all back. Kakamo did not get the equalizer. So with 4:50 to go, breaking it up the right side is Celia Brinkler. Brinkler angles, pushed out by Duty. Now back to the middle she goes to Brinkler. Brinkler turns it in. Brinkler shoots, and I think it went off the stick of Pettengill, and it goes back out deep, and Kopp with it. But they're going to say it's a Messalonskee ball with 4.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Messalonskee had the backup there. Credit to, that was Braylon Duty was able to track that down. And I believe so, Mike, as we showed that replay while they got that sorted out.
And now they're going to give it back to Lincoln Academy. A violation on Messalonskee. So it will be
Eagles ball.
Very good. That's an astute observation. It's Kopp. They're going to bring her over to the football goal line. Kopp. Stick handles to the cutter there. Delisle did not connect, and running out of there with it for Messalonskee, Chloe Massey. See what the Eagles can do. Massey with Morrill up. Massey being chased by Scarlett O'Brien. Massey to the net. That pass didn't have a prayer to be completed, and it's stolen away easily by Scarlett O'Brien. O'Brien over to St. Cyr. 3.5 to go and a whistle behind the play, and we might have a timeout. We do. 3.5 minutes to go In the first half, we'll take it to the score from Oakland, Lincoln Academy 2, Messalonskee 1. You're watching and listening to Girls High School Lacrosse on the Score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
We are back at Colby tomorrow for more high school baseball. Good matchup, too. Hamden Academy and Skowhegan getting it on tomorrow afternoon. Skowhegan's home away from home this year. One of them, anyway, is Colby College. 4:30 start tomorrow afternoon. Lacrosse in Augusta on Thursday at 6 o'clock. Gardner will be at Coney and boys lacrosse. Back to baseball on Friday. We'll be back in Winslow. It's Lawrence at Winslow. Game time 4 o'clock. And then Saturday, it's girls lacrosse in Augusta. Coney hosting Lawrence Winslow at 10. The schedule always available at centralmainsports.com, and the vault is there too, open 24/7. Every game we've ever done, the video of it is right there. All right, back underway after the timeout. Pass up to Delisle, and Mariam Delisle rolling. She has sprinter speed, apparently, gets it ahead to O'Brien. O'Brien to the middle, cradles it, looks. O'Brien lays it back outside, now down low on the left side, or lower anyway, to Delisle. Delisle being defended there by Zoe Gilbert. Delisle backs it out. A wall set up in front. They've got a set play coming here. They clear out of there. Delisle goes in, shoots and misses. They had a wall set up, everything spread out, and Delisle went for the net.
Right idea, just couldn't put it on cage.
All right, Delisle's going to... Actually, it's Kopp. Kopp goes in, and that's a goal. That's a goal for Abby Kopp, and it's 3-1.
That does a nice job there, just bodying up, and it's able to spin inside there and just beats her defender and puts it in top side.
So Kopp scores to make it 3-1. Lincoln Academy. Time of that goal is 9:21. So Messalonskee thought they had the equalizer. Goal was waved off, and now Lincoln Academy has bumped their lead up to 2 again. Second time of the game, they've led by 2-0, and now 3-1.
Yeah, problem for so Messalonskee's playing man-to-man, and what's happening is they're sliding, and so you're creating these open lanes because you're losing some of the players, as obviously you guard the star players. On the other side, Lincoln Academy's playing a zone and sliding from the same side. They collapse as someone drives. And Messalonskee's just kind of going one-on-one. It's not working. You got to go same side as the zone collapses.
Parsons wins the draw right to the net. Parson down the middle, jumps and scores. E.J. Parsons gets it right back for Messalonskee. And let's see, the differential in time is 11 seconds from goal to goal, and it's 3-2. So Parsons won the draw and took it right down the field and scored. Who's that remind you of who used to do that on this field?
You. Bryce Kroll.
You got it, my friend. Named by his team at Maine Maritime Academy the most valuable player this year.
As a freshman.
Yes. He won 62% of his faceoffs this year.
That's pretty good. I tell you.
For a freshman, that's great.
I think some other schools might come calling that kid.
Massey, he's studying marine engineering and is out on a cruise right now on the Maine Maritime cruise ship. That is wide. Another good scoring opportunity for the Messalonskee Eagles.
That ain't a half bad perk.
No, but it's a working cruise. Pettingill hit the knees there of Stokes. Ball's loose right outside the crease, and it's picked up and run out of there. That was Fauna Apple. And Apple fired it all the way down, and hustling down for the loose ball, Emily Hammond. Hammond starts it back for Messalonskee. It's 3-2 Lincoln Academy. Pass right side for Morrill. Isabella Morrill knocked out of her stick, tries to retrieve. No, it's Delisle instead. Delisle circles back over midfield. Massey harass her. Delisle, they'll retreat a little bit and start it up. Here is St. Cyr. Allison St. Cyr near side. St. Cyr met by Morrill, shoved by Morrill. She rolls right around it. Allison St. Cyr goes down low for Delisle. Check that, that's Kopp. Kopp who just scored. Kopp out back. Kopp changes hands. Kopp now to Delisle. Delisle weaves through. Delisle tries it, and a save by Pettingill. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. The lead for Morrill. Messalonskee with plenty of time to get the equalizer here. Morrill reverses, goes to the left. Morrill, one bounce. It goes down low to Kakamo. Kakamo goes in. Kakamo knocked out of the basket and picked up by Lincoln Academy, finally snagged there by Lexi Houghton. And Houghton with 30 seconds left gets it to Day. Sophie Day up the right. Now Lincoln Academy with a final opportunity. Lincoln Academy, Sophie Day. Sophie Day to the net. Sophie Day with speed, a save by Pettingill. Not a great shot, but a shot nonetheless. Can they get one off here? Parsons with 10. Parsons with 8. Parsons right down Broadway. Nice job hanging onto the ball. Parsons with a shot. Score! E.J. Parsons with a highlight reel goal, and it is tied at 3.
Give her the Hattie.
Already. So a hat-trick goal there for E.J. Parsons. Definitely one of the goals of the year. The time of the goal, 11 minutes and 58 seconds. Just a wow goal by E.J. Parsons. And time to just put the ball in play. And that will be it for the first half. What a goal by Parsons. And there is the horn, and that is the end of a momentous first half between these two sets of Eagles. The score at halftime, the Messalonskee Eagles 3, the Lincoln Academy Eagles 3. It's halftime. We will be back right after this. You're watching Girls Lacrosse on The Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run! Ladies and gentlemen, we got
Monkey and Prime! This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Mike Filer, AJ Knight, back here live at Veterans Field here at Messalonskee High School in Oakland. Halftime brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner is hammondlumber.com, or is available at hammondlumber.com. So, Messalonskee took some time to finally get themselves going, but they finally did get themselves going and turned a 3-1 deficit into a 3-3 tie here at halftime. But Mariam Delisle, we heard about her, and what we heard was true. She scored a minute 19 into this one to give Lincoln Academy a 1-0 lead. Lincoln Academy had a player up as we watched Delisle take it right down there. That was typical of the first half for her. A player-up situation on a penalty by Parsons with less than 2 minutes to go in the first, but they could not cash in until the second, when they did, with 10 seconds into the period, 10 seconds gone into the second period, when Sela Rinkler scored to make it 2-0 in favor of Lincoln Academy. There's the goal right there by Rinkler. And so 2-0 there. Messalonskee, the first of 3 by Parsons.
That was a save. Because the goalies, I think, and we'll get to this, but goalie's a big factor, especially on Messalonskee's side. There's the first one.
That was the jump shot there by Parsons. That made it 2-1. So 2-1, Messalonskee actually did score what they thought was the equalizer. That was wiped off.
That was Kopp's goal right there.
All right, so Kopp's goal, and here is C.J. Parsons yet again as she faked out the goalkeeper, Sierra Stokes, I should say.
There's a great save from Stokes.
Yes, Stokes with a terrific save here. And so as we close down the first half, this is Sophie Day on a breakout. Day down the right side.
Right, you're going to see a fast break, and then and she's going to get not a great shot, but you get that fast break, and then nothing happens. And then, of course, the last one you get is this one right here from Parsons.
So E.J. Parsons with less than 10 seconds to go took it down and scored. Actually, there was 1.6, 1 second and 6/10 left on the clock, and that was the equalizer there. 3-3. Nothing to choose between these two teams, and after a very slow start, Messalonskee got it going offensively, and things pretty well evened out.
Yeah, I think if you're Messalonskee, the thing you got to figure out is that their goals have come in transition, right? I think you could notice there Parsons kind of doing it one on everybody, and they're doing it in the unset position because Lincoln Academy has got this. They're doing a zone, and they're doing a nice job. As cutters come through, they run with them before they hand them off, which is what you're supposed to do in a zone in lacrosse. You have to communicate effectively, and the problem is that I think Messalonskee has better one-on-one dodgers on their offensive side, but the collapse all comes from the same side, and you've seen several times Massey, Ventimiglia, Parsons get in near the goal, and there's just 3 sticks there, and they just can't get even a shot off, and so you got to find a way to run cutters through to move the zone and kind of skip pass or same side pass as the zone moves. And as I said, goalies, I think, stood up because you saw a great save there from Stokes. She's got 4, but how about this, Mike? Ventimiglia's got 9 first-half saves.
Yeah. It's been busy.
Yeah, I mean, she had, I think, 4 or 5 in the first quarter, several of them very big ones, and she was a huge reason why it was 1-0 after the first.
I mean, a very busy first period specifically for Adriana Pettengill. Things kind of evened out as we went to the second period, and now Sierra Stokes will defend the goal to our left in the black, wearing number 88, and Adriana Pettengill down to our right, wearing the white jersey. And we are just about set to start here in the second half. Chloe Massey and Miriam Delisle will be on the draw. Today's game brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Second half ready to roll in a 3-3 tie. Class B Messalonskee, Class C Lincoln Academy. These programs are pretty close to one another, aside from the nickname. All right, ball pops into the air, and Massey with position. Massey gains control. The cradle. Massey takes it right down the middle. Massey stops, lays it off there for Morrill. Morrill, and
they got a whistle going against the defense for Massey.
All right. Massey out front with a direct line here from about 15 yards away. Chloe Massey. Here we go. Pulls it back, avoids a check. A flag is out just in case, and a score! And Massey has given Messalonskee their first lead of the game. Chloe Massey, and it is 4-3 Messalonskee. So Massey scores 40 seconds in, and we have had a goal in the first minute 19 of the first period, a goal in the first 10 seconds of the second, and now a goal in the first 40 seconds here in the third. So the teams have each gotten jumps early in a period, and Messalonskee with their first lead of the game on a score by Chloe Massey. Off the draw, it is Parsons. They're going to give it to Messo. Parsons, right down Broadway. Parsons, a stutter step. Parsons fades back. Parsons over on the other side. Kakamo bounces away to Morrill. Morrill had it pop up into the air. Isabella Morrill works it over to the right. Morrill drops it behind the net. There for Messalonskee, it is Bell. Bell in front. Bell goes low. A ground ball. That hit pipe?
I believe so.
All right, Elsie Bell. We love her. That motor goes 120 miles an hour, and she almost got a goal there.
Yeah, I think that got piped because Stokes turned her head around, didn't know where it was, and it obviously didn't go in.
Well, anytime you see a goalie look behind them, I don't care what sport, it usually means they got beaten. So I'm going to guess that did get some pipe. Here's the pass to Delisle. Delisle with 2 of the 3 goals for Lincoln Academy. Delisle splits a double team, and Massey whacked her. And
speaking of Plumbing making a save, Plumbing has been pretty consistent goal stopper this spring season. We've seen a lot of pipe stops.
In lacrosse, we've seen a ton of them. Doesn't matter, girls or boys.
Yeah, we've seen a lot.
All right, over to Day from Delisle. Delay. I combined the names there, Day and Delisle. That was Day who went behind the net, got met there by Parsons. Ball came out. And is this going to be a penalty? And let's see. I think EJ is going to the sin bin for the second time.
Yeah.
She was rung up in the first half, late in the first period, and now EJ Parsons is going back. Another 2-minute penalty. So Parsons has 4 minutes in penalties and 3 goals.
And worth noting that Lincoln Academy did score the last time she was in the box.
Yes, with 10 seconds gone.
Yeah.
Or 10 seconds left, I should say. Behind the net, Day. Day picked off by Pettengill. The pass intercepted up to Morrill. Morrill couldn't handle it. And it's out of bounds.
It's a tough one to make there, but credit Pettengill. That's a great play there. As we've seen both teams try to pass from behind the cage, and they've struggled because they've airmailed a little bit, and that is why, because the goalie's got that big stick they can put up there and snag it.
All right, St. Cyr on the restart to Delisle. Miriam Delisle to the middle. It's Day. Day Looked to spin, decided not to. Now drops a bounce pass in front. It connects, and rolling out of the crease area was O'Brien. Scarlett O'Brien back over on the other side to Kopp. Kopp, and a stoppage behind the play.
Yeah, the backside ref blew the whistle, but I did not.
Clock still running. 1:05 left on the player up on Parsons, and they are going to get a restart here eventually.
A penalty shot, it looks like. Something happened off ball.
And it looks like Ava Lord will have, or will she? No, right side it's Kopp. Kopp cutting through Delisle. Delisle shut off, though, by 3 defenders for Messalonskee. Good job there. Now Delisle shoots, and it was not going to go on goal. Did it end up going in? I think that was knocked in by Pettengill. And it's 4-4. So Pettengill, if she'd let it go by, it would still be 4-3, I do believe.
Yeah, based on the replay, and we could show it to you again, I think this was going to go wide. You'll see one more time. And I think Pettengill got a piece of it, but not enough, and she ended up redirecting it in.
So Delisle scores yet again. And so Delisle makes it 4-4, and that is a man-up goal. So they've scored twice on player-up situations, and we're tied at 4. 38 seconds left on the penalty.
And worth noting, penalty's not released because
Right.
there's still 38 seconds left.
8:29 to go in the third. All right, off the draw, over on the far side to Day. So still a player up, Day in the middle, Delisle. Delisle just a handful offensively. Delisle gets it ahead, not a Brinkler. Brinkler's got a goal here in the first half she scored, and this is going to go to Messo with 20 seconds left on the player up.
Very important for Messalonskee. Obviously, tie game, you want to score, but you got to kill this penalty.
All right, that's knocked out of Kakemo's stick there by Delisle, and it's going to go to Delisle.
5 seconds left, but I mean, the notion there is you're like, ugh.
All right, Miriam Delisle, and back on the field is E.J. Parsons.
Delisle is probably the best.
Whoop, there's a steal. Down to the net, it's Ventimiglia. Sophia Ventimiglia, 1-on-3, turns, never got a shot off. Actually, she did. It went wide as she got bumped to the turf. Sophia Ventimiglia, with that pickoff, got a shot off.
And I would imagine, I was going to say, with the contact there, she had to have drawn a penalty shot.
She did. It'll be to the right of Sierra Stokes. And Ventimiglia waiting for the ball, and there it comes. Ventimiglia in a 4-4 game with a penalty shot. Ventimiglia ready to load it up. Goes in. Ventimiglia knocked out. Good defensive play there by Lincoln Academy just as she was ready to fire.
Guess who made that play? The thought I was going to say, finish before Sophie Ventimiglia had that steal was Delisle may be the best all-around lacrosse player we've seen, and she was the one that stripped that.
She made the play. So 4-4, here comes Lincoln Academy. Over on the right side to St. Cyr. St. Cyr gave it back to Day. Day's pass over the middle for that player, Miriam Delisle. Delisle right side. Delisle a lead for Lord. Check that, not Lord, it's Bodmer. Bodmer with an opening, and that's a great defensive play there from Messalonskee. Can't pick up a number as of yet. They get it ahead to Morrill. Morrill cuts.
I think it was Mayo.
All right. So Lele Mayayo with a nice defensive play. Morrill lobs in front, right there, Bell, and it's a save by Stokes. Boy, she can't have a more point-blank opportunity than she had right there.
You help the goalie out, too, when you hit the goalie.
That is true.
But that was, woohoo! We see the right there. That was Morrill ran over, I think. Yeah, Morrill ran over St. Cyr.
Meanwhile, stoppage as we were watching that replay. A restart here for Lincoln Academy. And in the back, it is St. Cyr. Allison St. Cyr lays it over for Delisle. Delisle over midfield. Delisle Passes to the middle, knocked away. Good defensive play there by Madison Wills, but Lincoln Academy stays with it. They're still on the offense. It is Day. Sophie Day takes a trip out back. Day circles around to the other side. Day. Delisle right in close, trying to look for it, and a whistle.
Yeah, I think with a player like that, you're hoping at some point that she either decides to give it up because it's the right play, or you're able to create maybe enough contact, but eventually that whistle's coming.
All right, so Miriam Delisle, a penalty shot, angle to the right of Pettengill from about 10 yards out. She goes over on the right side to Day. Day looks. A pass almost picked off there by Pettengill. She let it go, and Messalonskee is going to be able to run it out. No, it's bounced out of the stick there by Delisle. Again, she makes plays not just on offense, but on defense.
For Pettengill in that situation, I think it ultimately worked out, Mike, but don't you think if you're going to come, go. Like if you're going to come out of the cage, go. And she kind of stepped, and because that gets caught, now you're out of the cage and you've given up an open goal.
O'Brien rolls to the right. Spins in, beats her defender, gets it in front, loose ball, knocked out of there, and scooped up on the near side by Bella Bodmer. Bodmer backs it out. Bodmer, nice fake. Bodmer trying to lose duty. Bodmer back to Delisle. 3:40 to go in the third. It's 4-4, Lincoln Academy and Messalonskee. Delisle on the right. Whips a pass, open shots, and a save, yes.
I think she just missed.
Well, the replay will show for sure, but you're not going to get a more point blank. She did?
She missed.
Wow. That's a bad miss. Here's Kakamo. Kakamo trying to go over to Morrill. Pass got blocked. Loose ball scooped up now by St. Cyr. Allison St. Cyr to the middle. St. Cyr to Day. Day lost the handle. Scooped up now by Madison Wills. Check that. That's Roderick, Juliana Roderick, wearing 33, not 23, as I originally thought. That pass is picked off, and a stick to the face there of Day. Day took one up high.
Refs missed that.
Yep. I saw it. They didn't, and a whistle here as Day tries to shake it off, and she does. Messalonskee ball, 2.5 minutes to go in the third.
I think Day's going to leave.
All right, in front, Massey. Massey shot, score! Chloe Massey has scored her second straight goal for Messalonskee, and they're back in front, 5-4, with 2:29 to go in the third.
And I think give Bell an assist on that one.
So Chloe Massey buries it, and Messalonskee gets the go-ahead goal, and it comes at 9:31. So Massey able to get the go-ahead goal here for Messalonskee. So a 5-4 lead. Messalonskee's been down by 2 goals twice, 2-0 and 3-1. Now they lead by 1 for the second time.
And a bad break for Lincoln Academy because I think part of that's created by Day running off the field because she needed a sub, and she's been so vital in their midfield.
Loose ball to Delisle. Delisle, nice lead pass. Handling it there is Brinkler. Brinkler trying to get to the net. Can't. Denied by Messalonskee. Brinkler. Celia Brinkler to the middle. Angles in. Tries to force it in. A turnaround shot wide. Good play. Great creativity there by Brinkler. Could not finish it off.
A good individual effort by her. Messalonskee kind of made her have to shoot it in a phone booth, so she just couldn't get anything on it.
1:55 to go in the third. 5-4 Messalonskee. I believe that's Ava Lord out back. All right, rolling. They get it back out front. On the side now to Brinkler. Brinkler to Delisle. Miriam Delisle looking for an opening. Backs, now spins, shoots a very easy shot and a very easy save by Adriana Pettengill. Nice lead pass for Kakamo. 2-on-2. Kakamo weaving. Kakamo to Morrill. Morrill gets about 10 yards away. Morrill drives in. Morrill gets in close, decides to take it out back. Now circles to the other side, knocked out of her stick. She got knocked down. Picked up on the far side over there by Juliana Roderick. Roderick goes back behind the net to Ventimiglia. 1 minute to go in the third. Ventimiglia doubled. Ventimiglia tripled. Breaks away, knocked out of her stick. Loose ball. It is picked up by Morrill. And Messalonskee hanging with it. 45 seconds to go, and
Morrill could save it.
She could not. It's going to go to Lincoln Academy.
Yeah, for Morrill, a little bit of hero ball. She had Ventimiglia wide open on the wing. I think you could have tried to do a two-man game there and maybe come up with something a little bit more productive.
30 seconds to go, and we've seen in this game you could score a couple of goals in 30 seconds. All right, quick restart there. Brinkler knocked out, and she took one to the bean, and no flag. Brinkler got hit right in the noggin there. The second player to be hit in the head earlier, Zophie Day, got hit in the head, and we have a stoppage in play here with 18 seconds left. And down is Brinkler, and she is going to require some attention from the trainer and some time to at least sort of shake this off a little bit as the trainer looks at the left eye area.
I was going to say, inadvertent, she tried to split a double. Let me show you the replay again. She's going to try and split a double team here, and Gilbert trying to reach for the stick just catches her, I think, right on the side of the face.
She's okay. Up. And will leave for the final 19 seconds anyway of the third quarter, and I suspect not much more than that. Looks like she'll be okay.
Yeah, curious to see, like you said, I didn't see any signals, so that might be the second time missed. So if anything, I think her going down might have drawn the attention. I'm curious to see the refs having a discussion here, as you see on our stream right about midfield. Maybe there's going to be a retroactive man down.
All right, let's...
Not looking like it.
I don't think they're going to do anything
I think they just missed it.
Yep, second one. And so it'll be Miriam Delisle with 19.4 seconds left.
Surrounded by Messalonskee players.
Yes, as she should be.
Yeah.
Put a dragnet on her. And, of course, she blows right by virtually everyone. Here's Delisle. Look out. Delisle takes it deep. Delisle curls in front. Look out. Oh, my goodness. How do you defend that? A score by Miriam Delisle. Holy mackerel. That comes with 8.9 seconds left. She is something else, man.
Yeah, and for that was her equivalent, right, of what Parsons did.
Yes.
Anything you can do, I could do better. That little bit more time left, but still the exact same thing. Give her the Hattie.
It comes at 11:51. An incredible goal by Miriam Delisle. So each team's star has a hat trick. Delisle for Lincoln Academy and Parsons for Messalonskee. And this fourth quarter that is coming up in 8.9 seconds is going to be something. All right, on the draw. And 8.9, that's time for somebody to score.
Yes. You got to win clean, though.
All right, Delisle on the draw with Massey. And nobody going to win clean on that one. And back it goes, and running out the clock is Messalonskee. We go to the fourth quarter. There's nothing to choose between these two sets of Eagles. The score, Lincoln Academy 5, Messalonskee 5. Fasten your seatbelts. The fourth quarter is coming up on The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Well, we knew E.J. Parsons was a gunner. We heard Miriam Delisle is a gunner, and both have lived up to their gunner reputations here. They have both scored a hat trick. It is 5-5 as we go to the fourth. And a high pop-up, and it comes down, and there is Sophie Day back after an injury. Got popped in the head, so Day back out there. That's good for Lincoln Academy, but I thought there was a violation. There is not, and a shot. That is a fan job there by Delisle, but I believe we've got a penalty coming.
Yeah, there was a whistle there, and the ref, the infraction must have been against Messalonskee, but I think Messalonskee had the same thought you and I had. And now I take it back.
Is that Delisle going out?
Yeah.
Wow, so each team's best player has spent time in the penalty box. So Delisle is out. Parsons has had two 2-minute penalties, and now Delisle has a penalty. So a player up here for Messo, and the best player on the field for Lincoln Academy is out. So here's a great opportunity for Messalonskee to cash in. Up to Massey. Massey down the right side avoids a check, and that is a violation there on O'Brien.
I think O'Brien's heading off the field,
Yeah, she's
too.
getting a penalty, too. Whoa. So O'Brien is in the box with just 11 seconds gone on Delisle's call. So a 2-player up situation for Messo here.
Yeah.
Talk about a chance to make hay.
No joke. Like you said, just 11 seconds between the cards there.
So I'm waiting for the time to be posted on the scoreboard.
I think they're going to clarify. So Lincoln Academy, I believe, has to send up what they're stopping here. Lincoln Academy has to have 3 defensive players back, so that's what they're changing.
All right, they haven't put anything on the board, so we don't know what the time of the penalty is. We just know now that it's a 2-player up situation, and Massey takes it right up. Massey, and a save there by Stokes. Got the stick up and made the save right with the shaft, I think.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say, it might have been post, but she did get the butt into the stick up, and I think that sound was not post, it was a stick, so I'm going to go with you. And I
All
think
right,
she
but
got a
it
save.
is a Lincoln Academy ball.
Messo, you got to back up. They're 2 men down, too.
St. Cyr trying to get it out. St. Cyr with a pass. It's picked off. No, it bounces. Nice bounce. And here comes Lincoln Academy. Lincoln Academy on the breakout. On the left side, they've got Kopp open. 1 minute to go on the E.J. Parsons penalty. And now in the offensive zone, possession here for Lincoln Academy. And trying to curl in front, the ball is knocked out of the stick there of Day. And Messalonskee finally will get possession of the ball up to Morrill. 40 seconds left. Morrill gets it up to Kakamo. Kakamo drifts down the right. Kakamo to the net. Ventimiglia, a catch and shoot all at once, and it went wide. That was a great athletic play by Ventimiglia. Back to Kakamo. 25 seconds left on the penalty. Kakamo takes it out back. Lights flashed on here in front. Pass missed. Comes back outside now for Gilbert. Gilbert tries to take it in. Can't. Over to Bell. Bell backs up. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Here's Massey. Massey trying to get in there. Massey took one to the head. And coming back now is Delisle. Massey tries to go to the net, can't. Now the centering pass going to the net there was Morrill. Ball is knocked away from her. It is loose. Delisle's back, and she's got it. And it's picked up by Messalonskee. It's Ventimiglia. We're back, even up. So Messalonskee had a two-player up situation, and they got stuffed. They got stifled. Here's Ventimiglia shooting and missing. And it's touched up back there by Bell.
Yeah, and I thought that was golden opportunity. Wait, I was going to say that should be, I don't know what, Bell threw it to Stokes, but it should be Messalonskee. They had the backup.
All right, 9 minutes, clock running, 5 all.
Yeah, that two-man advantage I thought was perfect for Messalonskee's offense because the problem is when they've driven, there's been too much traffic.
All right, pass too high there for Delisle, stolen by Gilbert. 5-5. Gilbert, we are back to even strength over to Massey. Massey trying to close. Massey has to bring it back outside. Massey to the net, and she missed with a shot. Now Morrill to the net. Morrill knocked out of her stick. I'm looking for E.J. Parsons. Is she out there? Now the ball is going to go to Messo.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Which makes me wonder. Outside now, it's Roderick, Juliana Roderick. Can't imagine why Parsons isn't in there. Knocked out of her stick. And it is going to be tapped down by Messalonskee. Getting it back is Lele Mayayo. Now over to Kakamo. Kakamo out back. Kakamo to Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia, 7:45 left. Ventimiglia to the cutter. That's Bell, never connected. Bell ends up winning the battle for the ball, but it's way out deep. Now another battle, and Bell comes down with it. Elsie Bell going to take it right to the net. Is stopped, ducks under a check. Over on the right side to Roderick. Juliana Roderick. Back outside to Kakamo. Kakamo drifts to the right. Kakamo takes it out back. Kakamo circles. Morrill flashed open, didn't get it to her. Now trying to go Massey. Massey knocked out of her stick. Scooped up back there by Kakamo. Kakamo reverses. Kakamo goes in front and scores! Alexa Kakamo has her second of the game. Messalonskee back in front, 6-5 with 7:03 to go.
I was shaking my head while you were making that call because it was just a never-ending possession. As Messalonskee just kept trying to brute force their way to the goal, and that zone doesn't do it. What happens, they finally get an unsettled situation and a little bit of brute force from Kakamo, and she's able to stick it in the net.
So Kakamo at 4:53, and it is 6-5. Interestingly enough, Parsons has not been out there for this.
Did not see her.
Trying to see her on the bench, and my eyes simply aren't that good. All right, off the draw here. All the pressure here in this period has belonged to Messalonskee. That is unlike the first period when it was dominated by Lincoln Academy on the restart here at Sophie Day. Day trying to run away from Bell. Day to the right. Day closes. Day is going to drift out back. Day, lights are on here at Veterans Field now, having little impact so far, but they're on. There'll be a JV game to follow. Day in front, but the pass, even if Delisle was able to grab that, she would have been too deep. No angle there at all. Ahead to Morrill. Morrill on the go. Morrill stopping, waiting, spinning. Away there from Lord. Morrill takes it in, throws it, and it's a save. Nothing on it there, and Stokes with an easy stop.
Not only that, I don't even think it was on goal. I think it was going to go wide.
Pass midfield, picked off by Roderick. In the middle now, it's Massey. Massey's had 2 goals here today. Massey had it taken out of her stick. Massey trying to scoop it back up. Loose ball. Ventimiglia couldn't come away with it, but Massey did. Now to Morrill. Morrill spins in, reverses hands, ball is blocked. And it's picked up and run out of there by Scarlett O'Brien. O'Brien up to midfield to Brinkler. Celia Brinkler, 5.5 minutes to go, 6-5, Messalonskee in the lead. Brinkler, we see her go down again. She got popped again, and Celia Brinkler is down, and an injury timeout.
She, as we saw, she holding her knee, which I think that coming from a little bit of rug burn. But if you watch here, Mike, she's going to catch an inadvertent shoulder here accidentally right there.
Oof.
Which she's holding her knee, and I hope she's okay. But that shoulder is what I thought originally got her, because especially when you catch one when you're not expecting it, whew.
So Brinkler
in some serious pain.
Laying down on the field now with a trainer out there. So we have an injury timeout. 5:29 to go in this one. Messalonskee in front again. It's Messalonskee 6 and Lincoln Academy that is 5. Back after this on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England, plus a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
All right, you can see Celia Brinkler has been loaded into the cart, and Brinkler with an ice pack on her left knee is driven off. So Celia Brinkler with an apparent knee injury is out.
Yeah, and that when it comes to non-contact knee injuries, she was in a ton of pain there during the break as they were trying to stretch her out. She couldn't put any weight on it. Obviously, you tell they bring the cart out for her. So big loss for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. She's one of their better goal scorers.
Significant player for them for sure. One of their ace attack players. And so Brinkler off in the cart for the final 5:29. 6-5. Chloe Massey has scored 2 goals. E.J. Parsons has scored 3, and Alexa Kakamo has a goal. And that is a rather important one. It's the go-ahead goal. Yeah. This is going to be a Lincoln Academy ball. It is Day.
Still not seeing Parsons, Mike.
No, I know. I wonder what's going on if she might be hurt. And there's a quick steal there by Ventimiglia, and it's Day taking it right back. Loose ball, scooped back up. Here is Kakamo. Eagles with the ball, not Kakamo, Bell. Bell trying to go inside. Of course she is. That's all she ever tries to do. Elsie Bell.
Well, the big thing, too, with that possession, right, was just brute strength, and finally Kakamo gets the goal. Is Messo's dominated possession this final quarter.
All right, Bell tries to lean in front. Ball's knocked out of her stick, and it's picked up by Lincoln Academy. Finally scooped up by Delisle, of course. Mariam Delisle bailing out Lincoln Academy. Pass up to midfield, a high pass handled by O'Brien. O'Brien bodied off the play by Mayayo, but she sticks with it. Ball at midfield to Day. Sophie Day down to 4.5 minutes to go. Messalonskee nursing a 1-goal lead, 6-5. Day angles toward the net. Day holds it.
Delisle has to touch
There
this.
is a pass on the right side. That was Bodmer over there, but Ventimiglia won the race. Getting it up now. It's intended for Madison Wills. It didn't get through, but Messo gets the rebound. And now the Eagles get it over midfield. Open player is Massey. Massey, blindsided. Boy, that was Delisle from behind.
Again.
She is always in the play and doing the right thing. Massey with the recovery. Massey takes it in. Massey had it knocked away from behind by Delisle again.
And I think they're actually going to get the whistle here against Lord is the one the whistle's going to go against. But Delisle's been everywhere.
All right. Massey from
about 15.
Yeah, 15 yards out. Massey takes it in and misses. She fired one and missed. And so Messalonskee will hang on to it here. 3:20 to go. Ventimiglia in front. Kakamo shoots and a save. Sierra Stokes made the save. Kakamo flashed open. Eagles staying with it. Morrill dropped a pass off. Kakamo knocked down, didn't get a shot off, and this is going to be a penalty shot here for Kakamo.
Oh, boy. That was it's a 28, I think. Hard to see the number in the replay. I think that's a Bello. Look, I think Abello by far got the insult to injury. I think she basically blocked that shot with back.
And we got a penalty here on Kakamo. So Kakamo is out. So a player up here is Lincoln Academy as Kakamo is called for a 2-minute penalty.
That's a big deal, too, because third opportunity for Lincoln Academy. They're 2 for their first 2.
All right, Ventimiglia over on the right side for Bell. Loose ball. Bell fights for it in the corner, and it is out.
Wow.
And it was knocked out by Lincoln Academy. Bell's pass is blocked. Loose ball. Delisle comes up with it.
Delisle's a great defensive player. If you're Bell there, I think that's a little bit too aggressive.
All right, and she threw it right away, did Delisle, right into the stick there of Mayayo.
And Mayayo took that one on the hands. I say a break here for Messalonskee because if you're Bell, you got to kill the penalty, and you just want to run the clock out. You don't need the kill shot.
2.5 to go.
Look out.
Mayayo from behind, blindsided by O'Brien. And Mayayo got tripped up by her own player, now scooping it up or trying to is Hammond. And it's going to be a Lincoln Academy ball ahead to Kopp, and I don't think that would have counted.
Yeah, they waved it off beforehand. Timeout, Lincoln Academy before that.
All right, timeout. We'll take one, too. 2:17 to go in regulation. This one's not over. It's Messalonskee 6, Lincoln Academy 5. Back after this with the remainder of this one on the score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
2:17 to go after the timeout. It's a 6-5 lead for Messalonskee. This has been a great one. Lincoln Academy has had a 2-goal lead twice. Messalonskee's had 2 1-goal leads. Actually, 3 one-goal leads, 4-3, 5-4, 6-5.
So Google 2 cards. That's what figured it out. Forgive us. Parsons is out of the game because she's got 2 cards.
All right, so that's why. No injury. Parsons 2 cards. That's a no-no. So out. That's why she's not in there. And meanwhile, it's a player up here for 1 more minute with Kakamo in the penalty box, if you will. Here is Delisle looking for the equalizer. Look out, there it is, score! Miriam Delisle. And we're tied at 6.
That was the definition of get out of my way, I'm going to the house.
And to the house she went successfully. So Miriam Delisle scores with 1:58 left. And we are tied at 6. Incredible.
Skowhegan cannot keep going down, man. Down there.
You mean Messo?
Yeah, excuse me, Messo. Lincoln Academy is 3 for 3, and there's still 51 seconds
51
left.
Seconds. No E.J. Parsons disqualified because of the 2 yellow cards. All right, off the draw, high into the air it goes, and they come away with it, does Lincoln Academy. It's Lord. Lord to the net. Lord shoots, and I think a stick for Pettengill on it, but I think it might have been wide. It is still going to be a Lincoln Academy ball with 1.5 minutes to go. Now they stop the clock.
I think Messo was originally lined up off sides. I don't know if they're going to get an infraction for that. Looks like they're going to scooch her up because of it.
Okay. So from the end line, it'll be
Messalonskee's all sorts of confused because now it went from shot back up.
All right. Boy, Kopp almost took it in front. Kopp now to Delisle. Delisle almost ran into her own player. Delisle tries to get inside. Delisle does get inside, and Delisle scores! Once again, she was not going to be denied. She was going to get to the net somehow, some way, and Miriam Delisle has put Lincoln Academy in front 7-6. That is a man up.
Yeah, that's 2 goals this trip for her and the Lincoln Academy Eagles. Is the penalties have just they're biting Messo because Parsons is out.
Still 12 seconds. Too.
Yeah, and they've scored 4 goals on man-up advantages.
So the man-ups have killed the Messalonskee Eagles. They are down 7-6, but we have seen things happen that is in lightning speed this game. So let's see if Messalonskee can bottle some of that lightning. Here, down a player for another 12.
That's a clean win.
Yes, indeed, it was a clean win. It is Wills, and Wills stolen by Delisle. Delisle all over the field. She is the clubhouse leader for our score player of the game.
As nip and tuck between her and Parsons with both a hat trick. But Delisle's just been a monster defensively also, though, and now she just putting the team on the shoulders and said, I'll take us home.
Yeah, that and Parsons has been out of the game for a significant amount of time.
Yes.
She has been out of the game since early in the third. So with a 1-goal lead, you don't want to throw it away. They almost did. Sealing off and getting that pass was O'Brien, 35 seconds. Scarlett O'Brien pushed. Wills knocked her down, and that is going to be a penalty on Wills.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but if you're Messalonskee, you don't really have a choice. You have to get aggressive to try and get the ball back, which makes that play by Delisle that much. She doesn't win that ground ball, but her interference with it creates the possession for Lincoln Academy. It potentially lets them ice it.
30 seconds to go. Rolling around the right, and
whistle gets Messo.
Yes. As rolling around the right side was O'Brien again. Clock stops with 23 seconds to go. Here's Delisle. And it is going to be a happy bus ride home for these Lincoln Academy Eagles, thanks to the young woman who has the ball in her basket and just passed it off to Scarlett O'Brien. and that is Miriam Delisle. She is an absolute ace. And Lincoln Academy comes to Oakland, and they win the Battle of the Eagles. The final in this one, it was a wing dinger. Lincoln Academy 7 and Messalonskee 6. We'll come back with a scoring recap and our score player of the game, wink, wink. All coming up right after this.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history. We will run! We will run! Ladies and gentlemen, the monkey is prime! This season, we are hydrated. The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Well, today's Messalonskee Eagles versus Lincoln Academy Eagles girls lacrosse game could very easily be retitled the Miriam Delisle Show, because that's exactly what we saw here today. We were tipped off by her head coach about her prowess on the field and the fact that she scored 71 goals last year. That was not a fluke, because she clearly is, quite frankly, the best female lacrosse player we have seen this year. And she is not just a one-trick pony either. She plays as much defense as she plays offense. And offensively here today, all she did was score 5 of the 7 goals, including the last 2, down 6-5, scored at 10:02, a player up to make it 6-6, and then the game winner with 1:18 to go to make it 7-6. So Miriam Delisle is our score player of the game. She gets the score bag of swag from Central Maine Community College, Sparkling Ice, and Prime from Valley Beverage, and also the score keychain, the score player of the game keychain, and the score T-shirt. What a great player. What a performance.
Yeah, and not to take anything away from her, because she was spectacular. Those, as you saw, all 5 of her goals there while Mike was breaking it down, those last 2 were the definition of get out of my way, I'm taking us home, which is what you expect your star players to do.
She's a leader, star player. It's alpha.
She was amazing on defense. I didn't have it there in that, as we showed the goals, but probably make the score lights, but there's a play where I think it was Ventimiglia had a penalty shot, cut to the center, doesn't even get a shot because Delisle checks it and the ball goes the other way, which potentially erased a goal. And like I said, I didn't want to take anything away from her. All that is true. Messalonskee, it is the penalties that sank them, because when you needed a response, as Delisle started to carry Lincoln Academy home late, Parsons couldn't play. She was done because of the 2 penalties.
Yep, 2 penalties, so she was disqualified, and of the 7 goals, 4 of them scored a player up for Lincoln Academy. So even strength, this was Messalonskee's game, but when it wasn't, it was Miriam Delisle taking over, but Lincoln Academy taking over. And give them credit. They cashed in. They were given opportunities. Those opportunities presented themselves, and they took advantage.
Yeah, on that man-up argument, too, Messalonskee had 2 men up, nothing. Comes away with no goals. Had 2 men up, and they were almost right overlapped each other. It was not only that, Delisle went out. She was the first one.
Yeah, it was a penalty, then 11 seconds into that penalty. So they had 2 players up for a minute 49 and virtually had no chances to score.
I think Messalonskee got a little bit, like I said, I tried to talk about it a little bit through the broadcast. I think the zone defense really flummoxed them. I think they got a little bit hero ball, too. I think they got a little bit antsy about not scoring and being a little bit frustrated offensively. But credit Lincoln Academy. They communicate really well defensively. They've got a star player who plays both ways. Both goalies, I thought, had some absolutely spectacular saves. They were both great today. Mistakes, though. I think for Messalonskee, mistakes is you're going to feel as good as Delisle played, I think you're going to feel a little bit like, guys, we gave that one away more so than we lost it.
So, our player of the game, Miriam Delisle of the Lincoln Academy Eagles. We're back to baseball. Tomorrow should be a good one.
Yeah,
we'll be out Colby tomorrow night at Jack Coombs Field as Skowhegan takes on Hamden Academy. Game time is 4:30. We'll be on the air at about 4:20 for that one. So, for the Score crew, for Tyler Rigney and for Galen Neal and for AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet saying good night from Messalonskee High School and Veterans Field, that is an Oakland. Final score here in this one, the Lincoln Academy Eagles 7 and the Messalonskee Eagles 6.
You've been listening to another high school sports presentation on The Score, supported by these great local sponsors: Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Valley Beverage, Maine Preventative Maintenance, The Harry J. Smith Company, SBS Carbon Copy, JDH3 Design, Dixon's Country Market, and by Casella Waste. Stay tuned for a lot more live video and audio of high school baseball, softball, and girls and boys high school lacrosse. All available at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. You found the place for local sports, Sports Radio 1160.